So then, anyway, right? So then, moving on, because there's so much more to talk about. There really is. There's so much more to talk about. See, then there's the other thing. Uh, Puff. Okay, I'll get into that whole thing too. Puff. You know. Okay, and I mean that in a good way. All right. So before I tell that story, and I'm gonna tell that story, he's gonna tell that story. Yes, I am, Puff. Yes, I am. You can tell the story, or I could tell the story, but our stories better line up with my story. You understand, Puff? Hey, yo, check this out, man. So, but no, honestly, no, no. So then there's this, right? I was only playing with you, bro. I didn't, the angry face. No, actually, because then I'll just add the other part in there, and then we'll just freaking, it's like it doesn't end, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What I was saying is, what I was saying is because I went to go look up this other rapper due to uh, due to the continuated possible problem, which may or may not be, you might or might not be on the right or wrong side of, depending on if it's connected at all. And I'm thinking it is, but maybe it's not, but maybe it is. And fucking, this would really be a lot easier if you just freaking, spoke about the medallion. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that this way I could at least get some fucking respect from fucking, the people that fucking, like, honest, like maybe I can stop at least some people from trying to kill me. Puff, you know what I mean? But before the new medallion gets forged, signifying exactly what it was I was always, and just wasn't yet. At the same time, still was always, right? It's crazy. This shit's fucking crazy, bro. I love people, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't see even nothing wrong with certain. It's the way that people go about things. So with that said, and I'm not sure exactly how that portains, meaning involves the next thing I'm going to say. But the thing is, right, because I still got to get to the other things, man, that I was, and my freaking, is that my freaking, damn, you hate when that fucking happens, right? You got a bald hair and it's like fucking, it's like pulling, it's like, it's, never mind. It's like, man, why the fuck is that? So I had to just adjust my set. So it's fucking great, man. So I'm saying, so I'm like, all right, so look, it's like this. It's like when they introduced me, when one of the Lokis introduced me to the blood set, okay? Now is this important? Why the fuck was this? I put so much thought behind fucking, like, okay, this is definitely, and then I forget what the fuck I'm saying because I'm just sitting here like, oh, this is so fucking tiring, man. So round about the time. Okay, yeah, that's right. So the freaking, so I look up that, and I see that there's a rapper kind of fucking underneath what I'm looking up, and I'm like, wow, why would that be? Oh, that's right. That's all a part of this. And then it's like, so then I'm saying to myself, it's like, well, at least I'm glad that freaking, some people are around some people that I care about, and it's like I hope not overly bearing to some degree, they're at least keeping an eye up. You know what I'm saying? Eye out. You know. So it's like for a person that it's like, I hope that they understand, like, life is complicated, and like, that I love them, and that, like, that it's like, and then there's and I'm not trying to let anybody down on that side, and I don't want to let it's the way about things that is, it's fucking nuts. This whole fucking thing is nuts. And then it's like, do I get to be fucking happy? Do I get to be happy? Does anybody care if I'm freaking happy? Like this could have been fucking, you know, it's like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you could have been one of the people that could have, like, tried to at least somewhat hang with it. Dude, I don't know how it all works, but I do know that freaking people have tried and tried and tried again. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and I don't mean trying, like, as far as explaining. No, I mean, well, in some sense, yes. But in that sense of what I was speaking of, no. No, 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 no. What the fuck was I saying again? Tried in the sense with the freaking the sense of the point being is it's all in the freaking so anyway, so in other words, so fucking forget all the mumbling shit that, well, don't forget all of it. I mean, forget some of it. So as I'm being introduced to somebody, a group of people back then, okay, which was a blood set, all right, and it's like, yeah, see, they like, I remember, like, that they knew that one of their people, which was a guy, by the way, and he didn't dress like a girl or this and that. Well, I don't know what the fuck he does in his spare time, but I mean, the fucking point being is he's coming up right now, which is impossible, right? Okay, as far as, like, so I'm not even gonna mention the fucking thing, but the thing is that it's like there's certain things that are attached to that situation that I know to be fucking warning. So here's the thing. It's like, what I'm trying to say is to you, Puff. All right. Can't wait to tell that. It's a good story, man. It is. I think what it is. I think it is. So the point is that freaking funny, bro. It's like, you know, it's all that freaking, it's all that. So the point being, and then there's, you know, there's that other side of that, and it's like, well, you know, it's like, well, you know, I mean, things happen in life, you know. It's like, it is what it is. That's what gets me to the other part of, like, at least I hope that, like, those people that are freaking, like, people that I cared about in life, like, are actually caring about people that I haven't actually been able to care about in life. You know, to some degree. Hey, look, man, people are people, bro, but there's, like, some shit attached to all of that is, like, really, really, this is complicated shit, and that's where I'm like, can I be happy? Am I allowed to be happy? Okay. You know, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. So that situation, I checked up on so actually I was definitely, so it was definitely said the right way. I was wrong of what I was saying. I was like, I could have sworn it said this, and it was like, no, no, no. So something that happened in Queens not so many freaking weeks back, okay, freaking, you know, I catch a clip of something, and I could have sworn this was like way, way longer than that. You know what I'm saying? But who the fuck knows anymore? This is 2021. This fucking, could have sworn that went down fucking so many fucking years ago. Fucking, but you know what? Here's the thing, right? It's like this. Then I start to think, it's like, the person that introduced me to that group was one of the Lokis, right? And freaking that I talk about, or fucking, and or another one, and or fucking, and I don't even know if I could freaking zone into which one is which, and freaking, because I really wasn't paying attention in the first fucking place, to tell you the truth, bro. I was just like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. So honestly, there's some of those moments in time, but I guess maybe if I try, but I don't think so. But who the fuck knows? The point is that because I'm already asking myself which one was it, but it's like, I don't think there was enough there to even get freaking to get a fucking read on this. So the reason I'm saying that is because one of the people that they introduced me to, that was a part of that clique, which is that clique right now. I don't even know if that clique obviously probably wasn't even born at the time that this was shown to me. All right, Puff. So there's a lot of things, because I'm going over, like, which rappers died and this and that and blah blah blah, and I won't stop. I won't stop. What would you say in that song? What did you say in that song? Now, see, you know, it's like, that's the thing, man. It's like okay, so that, basically, what I'm trying to say is that goes all the way back to the other jealousy thing. Now, those Aries were not. You see, this is so fucked up, man. Do you see what I'm saying? This fucking. So if that motherfucker, because it's what that motherfucker said. that motherfucker said these were his people. But at this point, it's just starting to look like, you know, so if that is the truth, which that is the truth, that he was like, now these are my people. I was like, okay. So then that would freaking line up with the freaking fact of the landlord. So then the landlord's blood. Right? Now I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, like, now on top of that, there was a picture of what looked like in the same context of me saying, okay, this and that, and then I'm saying to myself, it's like, so then there's a chance that, and then I'm like, wow, I'm like, so if, and then I'm like thinking, I'm like, is that Ari's dad? I don't know. Now, here's the thing, right? But then those other Ari, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, there's people that love me from both sides, man. It's like, why am I gonna make the fucking people from any side choose Puff? Why the fuck would Jesus do that? Why would I do that, bro? Kanye did he did. I'm not even gonna get into Kanye's shit because I've said a lot of fucking horrible shit too, and fucking, you know what? It's not meant. It's like I didn't even know I was related to fucking Kim Puff. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like that was all real. Like, like, I'm not saying that to embarrass Kim or anything, like the things that I've already said, and then there was horrific shit that I said, and then fucking all the other crap, and then fucking this, and it's like, bro, it's like, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I'm saying this to you, because it's like, it's like, I don't think that, and then what? And then you got to make up. Do you have to make up anything to people over the past 20 something years? Because that's the whole thing, man. It's like, could people please stop killing the people that I love, okay? Because of the fucking shit that other people are pulling, that fucking everybody else is like fucking. No, this is bullshit, bro. Speak up about that medallion, and freaking things will change. At least I think they will. At least I hope that I can freaking pull off the things that may or may not need to be done. And not to mention that that's not freaking, it is and it isn't freaking, it's like it belongs. Wow, man, it's so complicated, man. And the freaking one that actually belongs is not even, it's not forged yet, but it is forged yet. I don't know. Casted yet. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, yo, it's like, if you don't think that I care about people, Puff, look at that fucking. That's why I got fucking so mad at that fucking kid a few weeks back. He calls me over, and like, I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I'm thinking I'm on guard. And then I'm sitting there and I'm talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I got jumped. And I was like, okay. Now, you know what? That's probably where I went fucking. Because I don't think he just said he got jumped just then and there. He said he got jumped. But I didn't see no freaking black and blues on the fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? So I start talking, and I'm like, well, it doesn't look like this kid's that fucked up. Like, if he was bleeding or he fucking had, like, a cut on his face, like, yeah, that would be. He's like, I was jumped. I was like, okay, this is a setup. Just so we're clear on that, because this is getting on my fucking nerves, bro, that I have to keep bringing up dumb little shit like this. So I'm thinking that kid has something to do with fucking, believe it or not, you. And then I'm saying to my fucking self, oh, that's just great. That's going to put that motherfucker up on a high horse. If it is right. If I am correct. So then I'm like, well, I hope Puff gets this video. And then it's like, well, you already got the video, bro. People knew how good I was, but everybody didn't believe this shit, bro. Everybody didn't believe the videos that I'm making right now in 2021. People were coming across way back in 98, 97, 96, and into the 80s, bro. Trust me. All this crazy shit that people started to weave and fucking and make fucking, and it's like, wow, bro. And then it's like everybody wanted to take credit for it. Oh, I'm the best weaver. I'm the best weaver. It's like, well, man, damn, bro. Wow. Wow, man. That's like you quote Martin Luther King when it's convenient, right? Huh? You bring up Abe Lincoln when it's convenient. Or not at all. Which then proves point. Who am I, Puff? Bro. And I say bro because I liked you, man. It's like as a person. I didn't even do you know that I didn't even realize you were you? Even when you told me you were one of the people that actually, like, we sat down and, like, it was like, I'm me. And it's like, but then it was other stuff that we kind of went into that I was like, okay, there's a chance. Like, see, I didn't grasp some of the stuff that you were talking to me about because I wanted to learn. I'm having a freaking anxiety attack, actually. I think I moved, or a muscle cramp. Probably a muscle cramp, not a. Yeah, you got to give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna pause this because this is a bad. I gotta go make something to drink or something, man. Like coffee, not like alcohol.